location. They were believed to be smoking weed at what deputies called a trap house, where illegal drugs are sold. Investigators say they plan to rob someone for weed, and one of the victims, Layla Silvernail, was driving her car with the other victims and suspects inside.
Simple terms, there is no honor among the thieves. And at some point, these three individuals turned on our three victims and murdered them.
Investigators say while interviewing the 12-year-old suspect, he told them they picked up Tosh Bruton, who was wearing a ski mask. The 12-year-old claims Bruton shot Silvernail and a 17-year-old boy, and claimed he was forced to shoot the third victim. The arrest report said, quote, the juvenile defendant advised he was told to shoot victim blank or his family would be killed. And when investigators questioned Robinson, the report says, quote, when asked why he shot victim blank, defendant Robinson stated because she was still alive. She was going to snitch on us all. We was all going to go to jail for life. Silvernail's body was found Thursday on the side of the road. The 17-year-old boy was found a half-mile away in a ditch on Friday in a ski mask and a bloody gardening glove on his hand. The third victim found Saturday in the trunk of Silvernail's car that appeared to be pushed into a lake 9 miles away near the trap house.
They took a life without thought. They deserve the full extent of the law.
There is a $10,000 reward for anyone with information that can help Bruton here. If you can have that info, call the sheriff's office. In the studio, Stephanie with Monty, Fox 35 News.
Not to brag, but I just switched to Verizon.
Wow.
And I got to choose the phone I wanted for free.
Not that you're bragging.
Switch and choose the 5G phone you really want on us, like the incredible iPhone 14.
On the network worth bragging about.
Verizon.
Tonight, the beginning of what's set to be the biggest battle over abortion rights since the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Protests over a judge's ruling that would halt the use of the abortion pill. Some healthcare providers now stockpiling the drug. The Biden administration vowing today to fight the decision, as some Democrats call on the president to simply not enforce any ban.
Everything is on the table.
Political firestorm in Tennessee. Why at least one of the Democratic lawmakers expelled by Republicans there may be back in his seat tomorrow. Standoff at sea. Navy ships from Taiwan and China face off as China launches massive war games, including this simulation showing how they could strike the island. Growing violence in the Middle East. Israel attacked by rockets from inside Syria. The retaliation tonight. Should this convicted killer walk free, the governor of Texas vows to pardon a U.S. Army sergeant who shot a Black Lives Matter protester. On this Easter Sunday, the Pope's message to the world, just a week after leaving the hospital.
Not to brag, but I just switched to Verizon.
Wow.
And I got to choose the phone I wanted for free.
Not that you're bragging.
Switch and choose the 5G phone you really want on us, like the incredible iPhone 14.
On the network worth bragging about.
Verizon.
This is NBC Nightly News with Kate Snow.
Good evening and happy Easter to you. The decision from a federal judge in Texas Friday is still reverberating as we head into a new week. That judge suspended the FDA's approval of the abortion pill. The president has vowed his administration will fight that decision. Any appeal must be filed by Friday. The pills are already banned in the 13 states that have made abortion illegal. If this ruling were to hold up, the pills would then be banned nationwide. The anti-abortion groups that brought the lawsuit argue the drug is not safe. The White House says if a judge can overrule the FDA on this medication, any judge could ban any drug. We begin tonight with Ali Rafa.
Tonight, battle lines drawn. I'm very worried about women who need this medication.
We applaud the judge's action to issue a stay on the chemical abortion drug mifepristone.
after the most consequential abortion ruling since the reversal of Roe v. Wade. A Texas federal judge suspending FDA approval of the most commonly used abortion pill, giving the federal government 7 days to appeal before the ruling goes into effect.
We intend to do everything to make sure it's available to them, not just in a week, but moving forward, period.
Health and Human Services Secretary Javier Becerra vowing the Biden administration is considering all legal options.
We'll file an appeal on this court's ruling.
The issue will likely be decided by the Supreme Court after a federal judge in Washington state ruled to protect the drug in more than a dozen states. One Republican lawmaker threatening cuts to FDA funding if the White House fights the Texas ruling.
It may be a point where House Republicans on the appropriation side have to defund FDA programs that don't make sense.
Some healthcare providers are now stockpiling the pill, fearing an all-out ban, while some Democrats urge the Biden administration to go even further.
I believe that the Biden administration should ignore this ruling. It is up to the Biden administration to choose whether or not to enforce such a ruling.
HHS Secretary Becerra not committing to that specific option.
Every option is on the table.
And Allie joins us now from the White House. Allie, will the drug still be available as this case makes its way through the courts?
Well, legal experts say the drug will likely remain available as these cases make their way through the courts, a process that could take months, possibly even years, Kate.
All right, Allie Rafa at the White House for us, thank you. Tomorrow could be a pivotal day for at least one of the two Tennessee lawmakers expelled last week. The two were kicked out of their state legislature for their roles in leading a protest on the House floor. Now, one may be about to get his seat back. Kathy Park has the latest.
Not to brag, but I just switched to Verizon.
Wow.
And I got to choose the phone I wanted for free.
Not that you're bragging.
Switch and choose the 5G phone you really want on us, like the